Hello guys, welcome to another amazing YouTube video brought to you by Coinality. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best way to journal like a professional trader, and I'm going to show you how to get started using the Notion template. We all know that as traders, taking down journal and inputting our journal into a safe folder is actually important for us, and that is why we always need to journal as traders so that we can know what we are doing right and what we are not doing well. Now, without further ado, let us dive into what templates we are going to be using and what application software we are going to be using to journal our trades like professional traders. Now, before we dive into the software we are going to be talking about today, it is important to know that in some of our previous videos, we actually talked about some backtesting software we can actually use to carry out backtesting, and most of this software actually gives us the opportunity to journal our trade automatically without even having the need to do it manually. All right, tools like FX Replay, Backtesting Max gives us the opportunity to automatically journal down our trades and save our trades output and even how it went, and then we can actually use this data to go back in time to see how well we have done. But when it comes to softwares like TradingView, which do not have that feature, we know that we need to do this manually and we need to impute our trades manually and journal them manually. All right, putting down what we felt like was going to happen during the trade or before the trade and how it actually played out. So the application we're going to be using for the journaling of our trade is no other than the Notion template, and with this Notion application you can create a lot of things, including notes, including templates, including different projects and tasks. You can create all of these under Notion, and this is very easy to do, and it is not going to take us up to 5 minutes to create all of these templates, and I'm going to show you right now. But right before I show you guys how to actually create a template using Notion, remember that at Coinality we have a current 5-day free forex training program ongoing, of which if you're a newbie and you want to learn about the foreign exchange market, you want to learn how you can get started, you want to learn how you can participate in the foreign exchange market and even get your own share of the profits that is being made daily, then all you simply need to do is use the link in the description below. Make sure you save your spot by signing up and make sure you do everything necessary to attend the 5-day free forex training program, because with this you'll be able to get started in no time and start trading the foreign exchange markets. So the first thing we need to do is to download Notion, and to do that all you simply need to do is go to your web application and make sure you search for Notion download, and you'll be able to download the Notion template in no time. So upon downloading the Notion template, your interface should look somewhat like this, but because mine isn't a new software and I have been using the Notion template for a long period of time right now, this is why it's looking like this. So you have your workspace, which is on the left panel, of which you can add new templates or create your journal, and that is what we are going to be diving into right now. So you can play around and see how the interface works, but for you to create a new journal or a new template, all you simply need to do is go to the private section area where you have the private, and you click on that add page or the plus sign, and this will enable you add a new page, and then you can minimize this and then you can rename your page to trading journal. And then what we are going to do is select a template we want. All right, so we can use the table, of which is the best suited for creating a journal, and then we are going to edit this database, the database of this table, to fit our needs, as we are going to be imputing files, imputing text and the rest of them. So what we need to do now is to click on this button here, which is the settings button, and we'll be able to edit our properties, which are the properties of the new database we have just created, and we can edit this name to date, and we can also choose an icon, which is quite fun. You can use the button so that it rhymes with what we are setting the property as, and then we are going to click on new property. We are going to add another text. We are going to add another text, and we are going to call this pair. All right, we are going to call this pair, and we are going to go back, and still on new property we are going to add files and media, and we are going to name this charts, and this is before, and we are also going to create another one under files and media, and we are going to still name this charts and name this after, and last but not the least, we can create another text and put this as review. All right, and now we can click back 2 times and actually close this out. So right now we have set the date, the pair, the chat before, chat after, and also a review plan. All right, so we can impute new data into this. If this was the 2nd of October, all right, 2025, we can actually impute that. And if you wanted to trade Euro USD, we can also impute that. Now, to impute your chart, all you simply need to do is add a file or you embed a link, and it is quite amazing because using the TradingView software, you can actually add file, you can actually download your chart or even copy a link to this chart, and you'll be able to access them anytime later. So all you simply need to do to actually do this is by coming to the snapshot button, click on take a snapshot, and you can either choose to download image, which is one option, or you can also choose to copy the link to this image. Now, once you copy the link, you'll be able to post this on your Notion template, of which you can see the link has been copied to the clipboard. And you can go back to your Notion template and choose embed link, and all you simply need to do is paste this link here, and then you click on link. So at any time you want to access this chart, you can always click on this TradingView link and to refer you back to that chart. And also you can click on add image, add a file or image, and then choose to upload a file of which you have previously downloaded, and you can just simply double click on that and your file should be added onto this area over here. So you can see this, you can easily preview your charts, and you just need to give it time to load, and you can see how your chart looks like. And then you can come over here, click on review. That is after your trade ID has played out, and if there is anything you would have done better, you can actually impute this here on your review. Or if there is something you did that you're actually proud of yourself, you can also put that under review. And with time, once you've gotten a large number of data, you can see how well you have been doing. You can see how well your strategy works and what works best for you, and you'll be able to adapt to what would keep you on the winning streak, instead of doing things or instead of repeating mistakes that actually made you take a loss in the foreign exchange market. And that is why creating a journal is very, very essential, and you can use the Notion to create your journal for free without spending a dime. Now we've come to the end of this video, and I hope you followed along and you are going to be able to create your own journal template by using the instructions I have given you guys in this video. Please do note that you can always follow us on all our other social media accounts, on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on TikTok. And if you're a first time subscriber to our channel, thanks a lot. Do well to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and if you are new to this video or this is your first time of coming across CoinLNT, you can always hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on our next exciting video. And if you have any inquiries or questions you need to ask us, you can put a call through on the phone number displaying on your screen, or you can easily send us a mail at coinlnt@gmail.com and we'll respond to your inquiries. And this is going to be bye for now, and until I come your way again next time, always do well to trade well and trade safe.